Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My question is for the government representative in the Senate. First, sir, my congratulations to you on assuming this role. My question is regarding federal expenditures and job creation. With $9 billion on defense spending this year and the next few years, how can the government ensure that we are spending as much as possible to develop the defense industry in Canada and create jobs here, rather than buying equipment off the shelf of another country? And where we do buy from other countries, can we ensure that they make substantial purchases from Canada in the near term, a reciprocal agreement? So if we buy $1 billion of their defense equipment, they buy $1 billion of canola from us.
Senator Moreau.
I appreciate the question. The government will not compromise when it comes to protecting Canadian workers and businesses, and that means buying Canadian. The government is doing by ensuring Canadian suppliers and their products are prioritized in all federal spending, not just defense spending. This new Buy Canadian policy builds on sector-specific measures to protect our sovereignty, grows our industry, supports our worker, and build one strong Canadian economy. At this transformative moment, the government is shifting from reliance to resilience. The government will use all the tools at its disposal to build big, to be bold, and to build the strongest economy in the G7, where Canadians want the government to be.
Senator Cardozo.
Thank you. That is encouraging. For supplementary, last week the government announced a $500 million loan to Algoma Steel. There are many examples in the past where the federal and provincial governments have provided major grants and loans to big corporations who, in the end, either did not complete their investment or ended up giving their executives huge bonuses within months. If they are desperate enough to take federal assistance, can they not be desperate enough to forego executive bonuses? How will the government ensure that money goes to create jobs for ordinary workers?
Senator Moreau.
Well, what I can say, Senator Cardozo, is that the Canadian steel industry is vital to Canada's economy and security, supporting tens of thousands of jobs and driving growth across manufacturing, construction, and energy sectors. That is why the government has introduced targeted measures such as this loan to support Canada's steel industry, protects Canadian jobs, and strengthen domestic industrial capacity. And when we're protecting jobs, we protect the workers, their family, and Canadian economy as a whole.